is falling down just a little bit. The world's so quiet and still. Santa's out there flying around, and it's true that if you mean a
advised to avoid the shoreline.
Okay, I know where we are. I'm setting the waypoint to the base.
Well, you know, we wanted to explore how fragile society is. And in a lot of ways, New York is a perfect backdrop because it represents, you know, just the modernization of humanity and you know, just the big buildings represent how in control we feel. But what happens on Black Friday with the virus being let loose and how quickly everything falls apart, I think is best kind of illustrated in New York, because you think of that as a real epicenter, a cultural epicenter, and a financial, you know, center for the world. But even there, everything can fall apart instantly.
They said it was just the flu, but it turned out to be something else entirely. We followed our orders. Isolate the sick in a quarantine zone in the middle of Manhattan and stop the contagion from spreading. We started to lose count of casualties.
Well, I can't give you raw numbers right now, but what I can say is it represents the middle of our map. It's right there in the middle. We place it there to encourage you to jump in and out of the dark zone, but it's significant. But I can't talk numbers at the moment.
Few dare go over the wall. Fewer still come out. We call this place the Dark Zone.
At the moment, not. At the moment, we're reserving the PvP action to take place in the Dark Zone. But what we find is because there's such a seamless transition between the PvE environments in Manhattan and the Dark Zone, that a lot of times it's not even apparent that you've transitioned into this other, you know, game mode because it's so seamless. Well, we can group up 1 to 4, so that will be in your immediate party. But there's nothing to stop you from working together with any number of people in the Dark Zone. It really comes down to how the Dark Zone ends up policing itself, so to speak. We might find a lot of people in one particular session decide to work together and extract the loot. And other times it might just become a PvP fest. We don't know. It's kind of it's an exciting experiment to see how it plays out.
Remember, when we get in there, it might not be just us.
Transmission is jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Attention. Risk of infection severely elevated beyond this point. Quarantine is in effect.
We're right behind you. Go ahead.
Come on, look a little more lively, man. You just wasted a bunch of people.
So many questions about this right now. Well, look, we're going to release on March 8th, and we're very happy with the Dark Zone as it stands. With that said, we are an always online game. We're going to be constantly updating it, and we also just unveiled the DLC plan at a very high level, what we plan to do to support beyond launch. So it's within the realm of possibility, but I can't at the moment say if we're going to expand any geographical regions for the Dark Zone. You can go in solo or as a group into the Dark Zone. Now, since everybody there wants the exclusive, not the exclusive, but the legendary loot, you might find that as you've been working together and you're acquiring these goods, you might say, you know what, that's looking really interesting to me. I'm going to double cross an agent, kill them, and get their loot. Now what happens at that point is you're marked as rogue. Even your little orange circle becomes red. And that means that you are a target for anybody in the Dark Zone, and they can shoot you without penalty. So really it's about you weighing the pros and cons of going rogue and becoming a target with the appeal of getting the loot you've just stolen.
Let's go, revive it, man. 15 seconds.
Brian, what are you waiting for?
Dude, clock's ticking. Let's go, go, go. Come on.
Are you leaving?
What the fuck? Hostile agent neutralized.
Well, I don't think we can underscore enough how big this project is, how ambitious it is, and also the fact that we have the Clancy legacy to live up to. You know, I mean, it was a challenge to make a game that delivers on those expectations, and we took the extra time to make it right. But yeah, it's just a big, brand new IP. I mean, we're building something from the ground up. Take back New York. Work with your friends, explore every alley, every interior, every rooftop that you can get to. Craft your character the way you want to. Get your gear and your weapons exactly the way you want. Enjoy that open world and just take it all in because it's a breathtaking experience.